The Galaxy S26 series is quickly becoming one of Samsung's most confusing launches in years. Just when it looked like everything was going smoothly, the company seems to have hit another bump. Every few years, Samsung ends up overcomplicating things for itself, and 2025 appears to be that kind of year. The upcoming S26 lineup is now surrounded by uncertainty, unclear model names, and possible delays. The Galaxy S25 series had performed really well, improving over both the S23 and S24 models. Samsung had started listening to user feedback, fixing issues with performance, battery life, and camera quality. Fans were happy, and things were finally looking consistent. But instead of continuing with that winning formula, Samsung seems to be making big changes again, and not necessarily good ones. Among all the Galaxy S25 models, the S25 Ultra was the real star. It had strong sales and great reviews, while the Plus model struggled to attract buyers. Instead of improving the Plus variant or adjusting pricing, Samsung appears to be shaking up the entire lineup. There were rumors that Samsung planned to replace the standard Galaxy S model with a new Pro version and the Plus model with a Galaxy S26 Edge. That sounded -1 but also confusing. To make things even stranger, the new Edge design was said to look more like Apple's rumored iPhone Air than Samsung's previous phones. That led to endless comparisons between Apple and Samsung. But in the end, consumers don't care who copied who, they just want a phone that works well. Ultra-thin phones may look stylish, but they usually have smaller batteries and heating issues. Reports already suggest that Apple might cut down production of its iPhone Air due to low demand. If Samsung plans to follow a similar design, it might be making the same mistake. The Galaxy S25 Edge didn't sell well either, which makes it surprising that Samsung even considered a sequel. It's like the company waited to see what Apple would do before making up its mind, and that delay in decision-making seems to have caused even more confusion. Samsung has always been known for being both incredibly innovative and frustratingly inconsistent. The brand creates amazing technology, from foldable phones like the Galaxy Z Fold and Z Flip to experimental devices like the Trifold, yet somehow struggles to maintain focus with its main flagship series. Reports claim that much of 2025 has been spent debating the S26 lineup's design, naming, and marketing, rather than focusing on actually developing the phones. That's likely why we're now hearing about possible delays. Normally, Galaxy S devices arrive early in the year, but with this internal mess, the release might get pushed back. Scrapping models like the Galaxy S26 Pro and S26 Edge so late in the process could also mean lost time and money. Analysts even describe this situation as a planned meltdown because Samsung seems to create problems for itself every time it tries to experiment too much with its lineup. Still, Samsung has a history of surprising comebacks. Take the Galaxy S25, for example. It was a last-minute idea that became a fan favorite thanks to its great balance of price and performance. There's always a chance that Samsung can pull off another success story, but this time things feel more uncertain. The smartphone market in 2025 is extremely competitive. Apple, Huawei, and Xiaomi are all moving fast with new innovations, while Samsung seems stuck figuring out what direction to take. If the company doesn't refocus soon, the S26 could be remembered not as a big step forward, but as a confusing misstep. Right now, the Galaxy S26 series represents both Samsung's strengths and its weaknesses, a company full of world-class technology that sometimes gets lost in its own experiments. Whether the S26 turns out to be another pleasant surprise or another failed experiment depends entirely on how Samsung handles the next few months. One thing is certain, fans are watching closely. Everyone wants to see if Samsung can turn this chaos into a comeback, or if the Galaxy S26 will go down as one of the company's most uncertain and puzzling launches yet.